Hello everyone, welcome to the Faculty Development Program on FPGA implementation of digital design with Verilog HDL. Myself Chetan K. I am Professor Department of ECE, Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering, Mysore. Okay, in this session, I will give a demonstration of a various flip-flop like SR flip-flop, JK flip-flop and D flip-flop, and this is the outline of my presentation. Okay, I'm dividing all the three experiments. I'm denoting it as a part A experiment. Okay, here the objective is to simulate flip-flop like SR flip-flop, D flip-flop and JK flip-flop and verify the functionality using inbuilt simulator of Xilinx ISC. Okay, and this is the system diagram for my SR flip-flop. Here S and R are my scalar input. Set and clear are my control input. Q and Q bar are the outputs of the flip-flop. Okay, and you can observe that this is the truth table of my SR flip-flop. Okay, if clock is 0 irrespective of any condition or SR input, the output should be Q and Q bar, means previous state. For every rising edge of the clock, for different input combination of S and R, if S is 0 and R is 0, output is a previous output. If S is 0, R is 1, Q is 0 and Q bar is 1. Similarly, if S input is 1 and R input is 0, Q output is 1 and Q bar output is 0. But if both the inputs are 1, the result is forbidden. This forbidden state can be realized using a tri-state or a high impedance state. Let's look at the Verilog code here. Here my module name is SR flip-flop. Module is the keyword or reserved word, and the module name is SR flip-flop, and the input for my system is SR. Since S and R are the 2-bit, I am using SR as a 2-bit vector quantity. I am posting the value directly as a 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Henceforth, I am not operating S and R separately as a scalar input. I am concatenating this by choosing SR input as a 2-bit vector quantity. Okay, since I have to test the operation of the flip-flop for every rising edge of the clock should be an input signal. Since I have to control the operation of SR flip-flop using set and clear input, the set and clear is chosen as an input port. Okay, for every combination of S and R with a rising edge of clock with appropriate set and clear input, I have to observe the output at a output variable Q and QB. You have to use this Q and QB as an output port. So since I am writing the code in a behavioral description style, all the output variable names in the output port, I have to copy it in the register and store. Okay, then I am checking for the sensitivity list here. Always at positive edge of clock and positive edge of set and positive edge of clear. These are my concurrent input for my SR flip-flop. Means you have to satisfy either positive edge of clock or positive edge of set or positive edge of clear. Okay, I am writing the if statement. If clear is 1, the output of Q is 0. Else, if set is 1, the output is 1. Okay, I am doing this step mainly because when SR input is 0, 0, I had to achieve the previous output to be appear in Q and Q bar respectively. Henceforth, if clear is 1, output is 0. If set is 1, output is 1. Okay, after doing this step, I am entering into the case statement. I am testing for my concurrent input SR. Okay, since I am using SR as a 2-bit combination, I am testing for 2-bit decimal 0. When 0, 0, Q equal to Q, and Q bar is a complement of this. When SR is 0, 1, Q is 0 and Q bar is complement of Q. When SR is 1, 0, Q is 1 and Q bar is complement of Q. When SR input is 1, 1, the Q should go to high impedance state. Okay, all the possible combinations in the truth table, I am mapping it within a case statement. Okay, after this I am ending the case. I am writing a q bar statement after the end. Since my objective is to obtain only the output variable q, qb will be a negation of q always as per the standard truth table. I am writing it outside the end case. I am ending the module. Similarly, I can repeat the same procedure for JK flip-flop. You can observe that a JK flip-flop contains two inputs J and K. These are purely a scalar quantity. I can combine this to form a vector quantity. Okay, since the objective is to obtain Q and Q bar output, I am using a set and clear as my control signal or control input to my JK flip-flop. Okay, you can observe the JK flip-flop truth table. For every rising edge of clock, if J input is 0 and K input is 0, Q input is previous output, Q bar is the complement of this. Again, for every rising edge of clock, I am changing J and K input from 0, 0 to 0, 1. The output of Q is 0 and complemented term is 1. Similarly, I will give input to J as 1 and K as 0. Output Q is 1 and Q bar should go to 0. And lastly, for all J, K combination as 1 and 1, the output of Q and Q bar should toggle with each other. Means the drawback in a SR flip-flop forbidden state, I am overcoming it by using JK flip-flop by replacing the forbidden state to toggle state. And this is the Verilog code for JK flip-flop. My module name for JK flip-flop is JK. I am not using J and K as a scalar quantity. I am using JK as a vector quantity as a 2-bit. Okay, my clock is my input to the system. Set and clear are the control input for my system. Q and QB are the output. JK, clock, set and clear, you have to declare it as an input port, and Q and QB you have to declare it as an output port. The variable that we have chosen in the output should be stored in the register. I am doing it by copying the same variable using a register keyword. Okay, and after this I am testing the functionality of the truth table for every positive edge of clock or every positive edge of set or every positive edge of clear. If clear is 1, output Q should be 0. If set is 1, output Q should be 1. Okay, else for other condition I am entering the truth table within a case statement. For 0, 0, Q is same as the previous output, and for 0, 1, Q is 0, and 1, 0, Q is 1, and 1, 1, Q is a negation of Q. Means for last input combination of J is 1 and K as 1, the output should toggle. And after that I am ending the case and writing the Q bar statement after the end statement. I am ending the module. It's all about the JK flip-flop. Next, the last flip-flop I am going to explain is the D flip-flop. The input to the system is D. I am testing the functionality of Q and Q bar for every rising edge of the D input for clock based on set and clear input. If clock is 0, irrespective of D input, the output Q and Q bar will be the previous output. But for the second condition, for every rising edge of clock, if D input is 0, output Q is same as previous output and Q bar is a complement of Q. Again, I am changing the condition. If D is 1, Q is 1 and Q bar is 0. Okay, this is the Verilog code for the D flip-flop. Again, D, clock, set and clear are my input to the system. Therefore, you have to declare those variables as input port. Q and QB are the output of my system. I am storing in a register and also declare it as an output port. Okay, since my objective is to verify the functionality of D flip-flop using set and clear input, I am choosing clear as 1. If clear is 1, the output should be 0. Else, if set is 1, the output Q should be 1. Else, Q should be same as D, a Q bar equal to negation of Q, and end the module. Okay, the objective is simple. If you give D, same input should appear as the output. If D is 0, Q is 0. If D is 1 and Q is 1, same thing will propagate at the Q output. Okay, that's all about the D flip-flop. Invoke Xilinx ISE to simulate SR flip-flop. Okay, open Xilinx ISE, go to File menu, select New Project. Okay, make sure that the project location is correct. Okay, I'm storing all my project files in E drive. Give project name as SRFF. Okay, SR underscore FF. Since I'm simulating SR flip flop, I'm giving project name as SR underscore FF. Press next. Make sure that appropriate FPGA family name, device name, package, and speed are properly selected. Okay, family Spartan 3, device XC350, package PQ208, speed is -5, and the preferred language is Verilog. Okay, press next. Next, 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 and finish. Okay, now to open the editor window, choose this option, select blank text file and paste the SR flip-flop. Since I already developed the program for SR flip-flop, I am copying it from my working directory and saving in the text editor. Save this, give file name as srff.v. Okay, once you save the source code, you have to add that to your source group. Right click on the device, add source, under SR and FF, select your written Verilog code, add to your by pressing the OK button. Now I have to check for syntax error. Select your source file, go to process window, under synthesize SXT, there is an option called check syntax. Double click on that and check for any errors in the program. Since my program does not contain any syntax error, the check syntax process is successfully completed. Okay, now we have to open the test bench window. To open the test bench window, right click on the source code, select new source. Okay, here you have to select test bench waveform, give file name as srff1. Okay, once you press next button, it is asking whether to bind the test bench waveform with the module name SR flip-flop, which is already developed, and check for the syntax. Press next. Let's finish button. Okay, since you are doing it for sequential circuit, you have to select single clock. Okay, with the clock high time and clock low time as 100, and press finish. Okay, initially as per the code, if set is 1, if clear is 1, Q should be 0, else if set is 1, Q should be 1. Let's do that setting, making this clear as 1, then I will make set as 1. After that I have to give SR input. We go to pattern wizard, select counter, press OK. Okay, once you press the pattern wizard and created a binary table, okay, press save button, go to sources, change the sources from my implementation to behavioral, select your text bench waveform, go to process window, enter Xilinx ISE simulator, double click on simulate behavioral model. Okay, make sure that when clear Q is 0, when set Q output is 1, again when 0 0 previous output, okay 0 1 Q is 0, QB is 1, and 1 0 Q is 1, QB is 0, or 1 1 it is high impedance forbidden state. Okay, that's all about the SR flip flop. Okay, similarly I copied the JK flip flop program and pasted in my editor window. Okay, a module name is JK, and again I have to test for the same condition. If clear is 1, Q is 0, else if set is 1, Q should be 1. Okay, otherwise I have to enter to the case state. I have to verify the truth table, but the only difference between the SR flip flop and JK flip flop is that for the JK input 1 and 1, Q and Q bar should toggle. Okay, let's see how we can do this with the help of Xilinx simulator. Firstly, select your program, check for syntax error, click on the check syntax. Now check syntax process is successfully completed. Now okay, this is the TBW file I created. First I am making clear as 1, set as 1, I am giving clock input. Okay, and so I set the parameters of J and K as 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. Okay, in order to simulate this, select your file, go to process window, Xilinx ISE simulator, double click on simulate behavioral model. Okay, once you double click on simulate behavioral model, you can check for various conditions. When clear, as per the code, Q should be 0 and QB should be complement of that. When set, Q should be 1 and QB should be 0. And once we try to verify the functionality, when J and K are 0 0, the previous output should appear as it is at the Q and Q bar. When 0 1, Q should be 0, QB should be 1. When 1 0, Q should be 1 and QB should be 0. And can observe the toggling behavior. As soon as I move the ruler to the 1 1, Q and QB are toggling each other. That's all about the simulation of JK flip flop. Okay, now I'm simulating D flip flop. I pasted my D flip flop code here. The input to my D flip flop are D, clock, set and clear, and outputs are Q and QB. During positive edge of the clock and based on a set and reset input, I am obtaining the Q and Q output based on clear and set. Okay, and after that I am testing the conditions for D input. The Q output should be same as the D input and complement of it should be Q bar. Okay, similarly, firstly check for syntax error, double click on check syntax. Check syntax is successfully completed. I will rerun. Okay, but for synthesis it is giving error since I want to simulate and test the functionality of my code. Okay, let me try with creating TBW file. This is the TBW file I have created. I am giving the input for clear, giving the input for set, and I am giving the input for D input. based on the clock signal. Let's see how we can simulate this. Select your TBW file, go to ISC Xilinx simulator, double click on the simulate behavioral model. Now the simulator window is opening. Here when clear is 1, Q is 0, when set is 1, Q is 1. Now I am giving the input. When D is 0, Q is 0. When D is 1, Q is 1. Therefore, whatever the input that I give to D input, same thing will appear at the output, except that we obtain the output for Q based on clear and set. In fact, we are giving the clear input and set input and making the Q output accordingly. Then directly for every rising edge of the clock, I am changing the input of D from 0 to 1. If D is 0, Q is 0. If D is 1, Q is 1. It's all about the D flip-flop simulation. Thank you.